All right. All right. What up, Pisces? I love Pisces. My rising sign is Pisces, and I have a decent amount of Pisces and Scorpio on my chart. So, I relate to you guys well. All right. So, yeah, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is just a general reading. And what else? I always forget my intro. If you'd like a personal reading, aw, guys, the first thing we have is the Three of Swords. It's kind of sad. That's the biggest heartbreak of the deck. So I'll keep that in mind. But hopefully this isn't a sad reading. So anyway, like I was saying, if you'd like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description down below. If you are interested in my social media, you can check that out. I post like not much on there, but I post like some stuff, some spiritual stuff. So okay, make sure I covered everything. Yeah, so like I always tell you guys, it's for Pisces, but if it fits for you, it fits for you regardless of anything else. Okay, so if you're drawn to this reading, I got the High Priestess here too. I feel like this is gonna be a really interesting reading. So yeah, if you're drawn to it, you're drawn to it. Okay, and the Ten of Cups. Alright, well that's a positive card. So we're going to see what's going on here, because we had the Ten of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment with another person. We had the High Priestess, which is about intuition. And then we had the Three of Swords, which is about heartbreak. So let's see what you guys got going on. If you see a weird angle of my head, I apologize. The tripod's like right here, so I'll try to stay out of the way. Wow, that's a great central focus. The Tower. I'm kidding. That's actually, that's rough, man. And it's paired with the Sun. This is like two polar opposites here. We had heartbreak, we had happiness. We have the Tower, we have the Sun. Like, what? Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, rushing into a decision, not making a decision. And then we have the World, the cycle completion. So this is really interesting. Let's pull some past energy. Okay, that one jumped out. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. And the Ten of Pentacles. Already, that's a lot of Pentacles, guys. So, that's a lot of Earth energy. This is future energy. Ooh, so now we got some passion in the future. More Earth energy as well. Move that up. Chariot, the Queen of Wands. Interesting. That's really interesting. So I'm actually going to wait till I pull clarifiers, because this energy is kind of like all over the place. It's really interesting. So, Pisces, what are you doing? I just saw the moon pop out there. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Because I'm actually really curious now. Look at that Five of Pentacles again. Sorry, it's really, really, really windy today, so if you hear background noise, that's why. It's like rattling everything. Huh. A lot of major arcana. A lot of major arcana. You have the Hanged Man twice in the past. That makes sense. Look at how much the Ten of Cups again. Can you see all the... Yeah, you can. Cool. Haha, you can actually see all the cards for once. I set it up right. I don't have to fix the camera. Okay, so this is really weird, guys. So we're actually going to start in the past. Okay, so obviously you were very confused, or you could even still be a little confused about the person you're dealing with, because their energy is like all over the place. Okay, so in the past, it looks like you were really trying to... It's almost like this person was, like, your person that you were dealing with was in a very, like, dark place. Like, they might have just gotten out of a bad relationship, or they just had a lot going on in their life, but they were kind of, like, that was just that. They were kind of in, like, a bad place emotionally, and it looks like you kind of stepped in as, like, a very motherly, like, regardless of gender, okay, just a very, like, nurturing trying to help them, trying to heal them. You were trying to help bring them out of that Five of Pentacles energy and up into like a Nine of Cups or a Ten of Cups. And with the Fool there, you were trying to show them that like you can start over. They can be a brand new beginning. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's okay that like bad things happen or this person hurt you. You know, it's you were trying to really help them out, which is exactly what a Pisces usually does. Okay, a Pisces, you guys are the last sign of the zodiac. Okay, you guys, you know, and Aries is the first, so that's why Aries is so like jump into things, very headstrong, very bold, can be very like hard-headed, but Pisces is the opposite. Okay, you guys are very like, I'm not gonna say like slow going, but you guys are very chill. You guys are very like go with the flow. You really know yourselves. You know other people. Usually an old soul. You know, you know how to heal. Okay, where in Aries, for example, because they're the first, they know how to get things going. They know how to like pump you up. Okay, but Pisces, you guys are like have a very healing aura about you. Okay, even if someone doesn't know that you're a Pisces, they can feel that energy off you. It's just your natural energy, okay? So that's what you were doing with this person, it looks like. This is a really interesting reading. I haven't had one like this for the other signs. Um, but it looks like as hard as you were working to do that with this person, they were still really, really, really defensive towards you, which was unfortunate because they saw you and they still see you as like they're happily ever after. You know, that Ten of Pentacles here, that really happy couple, that married couple here. You know, you got the married couple here, you got the Ten Pentacles here for abundance and success, the baby, the child. You know, usually there's a dog on this card for loyalty. Very beautiful energy, and it's clarified by the Hierophant. Okay, so this person wanted to marry you, and they still do. I'll get there in a minute. But I'm just gonna speak past tense because we're talking about the past. So this person really wanted to like, they wanted to marry you. They saw you as like they're happily ever after. The connection they felt with you is on a soul level. Okay, so it exceeds any other like sexual, emotional, mental, intellectual connection. It surpasses all of those because a soul connection is something that can never be broken. Okay, regardless of what happens between the both of you, doesn't matter if one dies, it doesn't matter, that will never go away. Okay, and this person recognized that they felt that with you, and they really wanted to manifest this happily ever after with you. Okay, but the reason they were being so defensive with that Seven of Wands, and they even knew it was fate, okay, with that Wheel of Fortune, the reason they were being so defensive was because they have the Hanged Man twice. Okay, this person was just not ready to jump into something with you, but they really didn't know how to communicate that because they didn't want to tell you like, oh, I'm not interested, because they were interested, they were really interested, so they didn't want you to leave them or be like, well, whatever, and walk away, because you know, someone who's in that Five of Pentacles energy, they already feel alone and they already feel abandoned. Okay, so it's like, I feel like this is going to be a longer reading too, because we're still in the past at like 8 minutes here. But they already felt abandoned. Okay, so they felt like if they were to tell you like, I'm not ready right now, or I have a lot going on, I'm still healing, I'm still trying to figure myself out, because that's a very procrastinating energy. They really didn't want to do it just yet. They were afraid that you were going to walk away from them for good. Okay, so that freaked them out. It made them like very defensive and kind of project their fear onto you in like an angry or defensive way. It's not that they were angry or defensive toward you per se, it's just that they were so scared about losing you that they projected it as defensiveness. You know what I mean? It's a defense mechanism because they were like, well, I don't want to be vulnerable with this person. They're probably just going to leave me anyway. Okay, that's how someone in the Five of Pentacles energy thinks. It's a very negative mentality. All right. So you were doing everything. They, trust me, they really appreciated everything you were doing for them, and they fell in love with you like hardcore, but they didn't know how to handle it. Okay. So it looks like in the past, because they were so defensive and because they couldn't communicate to you what they truly wanted, I feel like you guys just kind of like drifted apart. You know what I mean? Or you could have kind of just stopped putting in the effort, as well, which didn't help this person already feeling sad. It's not your fault. I'm just saying that it kind of like made their depression a little bit worse, because now they feel like they lost you as well, on top of everything else they were dealing with, okay? So really, I understand why that Three of Swords came out now. That's a lot of heartbreak, okay? That's a lot of pain that this person was feeling and is still currently still in a little bit, okay? So in the past, that's what happened. So now, in the future, we're not even at future yet. In the present energy, okay? And if I'm saying you, but it's actually your person, just switch it, all right? It's just energy. But I'm going to read this as your person. So now, your person's central focus is the Tower, which is really significant. That's like an epiphany, okay? This tower is everything crumbling down by lightning, all right? It's everything breaking apart. All that foundation they thought was solid is not solid at all, okay? And you have Poseidon there on it as well, because that's a Greek deck that I'm using. But Poseidon here, he's representing that Wheel of Fortune with the divine intervention, that the gods, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter if you believe in that or not, it's just what it's representing. So this person's having a major tower moment, okay? They're realizing that their perspective of this situation was, I don't want to say flawed, but it was an illusion, you know what I mean? Because they were in this Five of Pentacles energy, they were seeing this situation as a lot worse than it actually was, okay? Because they were already in that very sad, heartbroken, alone type of mentality. So they weren't seeing the beautiful parts of this connection at the time, okay? Now they are with that Tower card. Now they're realizing that, wow, I was in that energy and I really let this person like slip away. You know what I mean? So with this Page of Cups, they really want to come towards you with an apology, all right? And that explains why we have such a shift in the energy here, because like I was saying, there was so much sadness and so much confusion, but on the other side, there's so much happiness and love. And I was confused at first until I pulled the clarifiers, but now it makes sense, okay? Because this person was so confused because they were in such a like a sad, low vibrational energy. That's why they were feeling so low, but they actually feel so high when they're with you. You know what I mean? So that's what this person's realizing. So with the Sun up there in their mental space, okay, clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups, the Sun is the happiest card in the tarot. It's my favorite tarot card. It's the happiest card in the deck. They see you as their ultimate happiness. You make them happy. You know, you help pull them out of their depressive state. And make sure that doesn't fall into codependency, okay? You don't want someone to feel like they need you to pull them out of their depressive state. What I'm saying is you help bring light to this person's like world, you know what I mean? And when that Queen of Wands, they really want to go after you with everything they have. That's a very ambitious, sure of yourself energy, but it's paired with the Seven of Cups, which is emotional confusion and not being sure which cup to choose, okay? And I'm also realizing that there's actually a mushroom in one of those cups. Your person, they could be doing psychedelics, okay? I'm a huge supporter of psychedelics, but I feel like your person, they may have been something that they didn't really like try before. But what psychedelics do, all right? I'm not gonna go on a rant about psychedelics because I could, but mushrooms, for example, like shrooms, psilocybin mushrooms. I feel like if they are taking that, they don't have to be, but this is for some people, okay? If they have taken that in the time that you guys haven't been speaking, it's helped show them everything, okay? Because what psychedelics do, like LSD, shrooms, for example, I don't want to talk too much about it because I'll go on a rant, but what they do is they help show you what you need to heal within yourself to rise into a higher vibration, okay? So I feel like that's what this person is doing. They're realizing everything about themselves that illusioned how they viewed not only their reality, but the connection between the both of you, okay? So they're really trying to figure themselves out right now. So if they are doing like psychedelics or meditation or anything like that, I feel like they're really trying to dab into themselves, you know what I mean? Spirituality a little bit more. So that's what they're doing. They're trying to figure themselves out, like why did I see this the way that I did? Why did I react the way that I did? What on the inside is causing me to project this defensive energy? Okay, so that's what they're doing mentally. Now, in their heart space, they want to charge right forward towards you with that Knight of Swords. Okay, that's a very brash, very quick decision energy. They just want to rush towards you, okay? And they feel like they have the confidence to do it. They really feel like they're, at least financially, they probably feel very secure. And in their appearance, they're probably very confident. But with that Five of Swords, that's still a little bit of a victim mentality, like that negative mindset where it's like, well, yeah, I'm confident, yeah, I'm secure, I want to rush in, but I'm also, there's still that piece of me that is afraid, okay, that is scared. And that's what they're trying to figure out in their mind right now. They're trying to be like, what is scaring me? Like, why am I so scared of this person that was so nice and nurturing to me and was just trying to help me, okay? So, down here, we have the World with the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So, yeah, this is a longer reading, but that's okay. So, this cycle, they're really sitting here thinking. Like, this Seven of Pentacles is contemplation and waiting, and this Five of Cups is kind of dwelling in the past. They're really sitting here thinking about what happened between the both of you, why that cycle closed out between the both of you. They're like, what happened? Like, what went wrong? They're really trying to analyze everything and just figure it out so they understand better before they approach you. And then here with this Two of Pentacles, with the Hermit and the Two of Wands, already those are both decisions, okay? Two of Wands is a little bit better than the Two of Pentacles because the Two of Pentacles is trying to decide what to do, and the Two of Wands is having chose what you want to do but trying to decide which direction to take it, okay? So that's what this person's doing. Not only are they trying to figure out what to do, but they're trying to figure out how to go about that, okay? With that Hermit, that's that really going within, soul-searching energy, all right? And that's what you do, like I was saying, on psychedelics as well. They really make you go into a Hermit energy and figure yourself out from the inside, okay? Because, you know, as above, so below, as within, so without. What you feel on the inside is what you're going to manifest on the outside, okay? So that's what this person's realizing. So that's their current energy, okay? They're really figuring themselves out, but they are very hopeful, and they do view you as their person still, okay? They're very hopeful about it. Now, in the future, first thing we have is the Eight of Wands, which is very fast, passionate communication, okay? This person has, you know what? I've decided. This Queen of Swords is very decisive, very straight to the point, and very sure of where she's going, okay? That's a very clear day. She can see forward. She knows what she's going to do. And Judgment is also about making a decision, okay? Making that judgment call. So this person has made the decision. They are going to reach out to you, and they're going to communicate, okay? They're going to communicate the fact that you are their Ten of Cups, okay? That popped out in when I was shuffling in the beginning as well. You are their Ten of Cups, okay? You are what makes them happy. They want this happily ever after with you. They want to get married. They want kids, if that's something that you guys desire. And they also want to show you, not just show you, but tell you how much they appreciate how nurturing you were to them, how caring you were, how much you helped them, okay? Because you helped bring justice into their life, okay? That's what they want to not only express to you, but now they want to return the favor, okay? They want to bring in justice here, which has the Sword of Truth, honest communication here, and then you have the Scale for balance, okay? They want to reciprocate that energy now. And then down here with the Chariot, the King of Swords, and the Four of Cups, now this is where, yes, this Chariot is very positive movement forward, but you are kind of embodying the King of Swords now, okay? So you are also seeing clear as day, but you may be a little bit emotionally hesitant, not closed off, but hesitant to kind of like give so much again to this connection, because I'm sure it hurt you as well when that person was treating you the way they did. It wasn't because they hated you or were mad at you or anything like that. Like I said, it's because of the pain they had inside themselves. They were projecting that onto you, okay? So you could be a little hesitant here to jump back in with this person, but I see you doing it, okay? Because the both of you are seeing the situation very clearly. You're acknowledging that you know, this person was just projecting their inner pain. They weren't actually upset with me. And let me make something very clear right now. If you were in like an abusive situation or you were in a very toxic situation, that is not what I am talking about here. Okay, I'm not saying if this person ever hit you, if they ever did anything like that, you need to completely leave that person out of your life. Okay, that's not healthy. You do not need that. What I'm saying is by them projecting, I was saying like, if you were trying to help them and get them to speak about their emotions or kind of just nurture them, they would probably like try to like push you off and be like, oh, I'm fine, like, and kind of like irritated, okay? That's very different than an abusive relationship, okay? So I want to make that distinction right here, because that you will don't ever put yourself in an abusive situation, okay? And if you ever find yourself in one, leave it immediately. All right, it is not healthy. It will never work out. That person has a lot to heal within themselves, and that is not fair to you at all. Okay, so that is a very clear distinction I want to make here. This is nothing like what I was, this is not abusive. This was just somebody that was in a very dark place. Okay, wanted to make that very clear. So the last thing we end with is the Queen of Wands, with the Page of Pentacles and Death. So don't worry when you see Death card, okay? It's actually a really good card. It's very similar to the Tower here. It's a complete renewal of the situation, all right? So this person is going to be approaching you and coming towards you with the same Queen of Wands that we had up there is also right here, with that ambition, that drive, that passion, okay? They're going to be approaching you with that, with this offer as well, because they really want to switch up the situation. They really want it to work out between the both of you, because what they see with you is long term, okay? Like game over in a good way, you know what I mean? Like they want you to be their last, you know what I mean? Honestly, that's really, really cute, and that's a really good reading, guys. Again, very different from the other readings I've been doing for the other signs, but that's really good. So it seemed confusing in the middle. In the beginning. So that could be why you guys were, I was picking up on your confusion as well as their confusion. That was all the illusion, okay, that was surrounding the situation. But now you guys are both seeing very, very clearly, okay? So beautiful energy, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day.